yeah, I don't know when all this is gonna start coming out and stuff, but I just wonder if there's gonna be, I just wonder if, they talked about that Bruce Allen has said that the birthing pains are going to happen before the birth of the man-child. So I don't know if some things are going to happen in the next few days, or I don't know.
Amen. Hey, you got it. Hey, all that we do is keep watching and be prepared. And I think that, this is the type of preparation that, we're supposed to be under, where we're being prepared in His presence to be able to handle what comes our way at this point, So, who knows?
Yes.
It's all about preparation.
Exactly. And we're going to, not only that too, but we're going to have to be so keen on deception and what's going on, girl. That's scary to me too. And not only the, could walk, the stuff that's gonna, the trials and tribulations, but the deception too. That's, that's just kind of scary.
Yeah. These crazy, demonic-led organizations that are out there now, like Antifa and Black Lives Matter and whatever else is out there, all this stuff is deception. And the things that are coming through the Democratic Party, are you kidding me?
I saw some things today. I was like, oh my goodness. You probably know more than I do, so yeah, absolutely. Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I'm saying, we don't know what we're about to see, when we continue to see the confusion that's in the land, when God is saying, okay, I'm giving you an opportunity to do what you got to do. And then when we see these floods, now, it's still a judgment. It's no different than when they were in the children of Israel was at war with one another within, and He opened the ground and swallowed up a few. You see what I'm saying? So He would send a fire right through the center, and come on, we trying to bring forth a purpose here, as a nation, and no different than what I see today. He's trying to bring forth. He's trying to give us destiny for this nation, but we're still at war with each other. So something has to happen to get their attention. At that same time, church has to be ready to come forth.
Amen.
So, but not just the church, the chosen,
Amen. And I think here's what I would kind of I would agree with actually too, that Neville had said, I think, and I heard him speak, he said when things start happening, he said, people are going to start pouring into the churches in droves. And he said, you've got to be ready to accept them. And he said, you're going to have to have, and that's kind of where I'm thinking, I think the focus is, I'm not sure I'm going to go out and, unless, I'll have those moments where God, there's someone there. But I would like to see to get the church ready.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see, because we need to cleanse and clean and get the church right. I don't know how that'll ever happen, but because when things start happening, Neville said that he was like, this was maybe 20, 25 years ago. He said there was a move of God in Australia. He said there was so many people coming to the church. He said there were people with drug problems and all kinds of things. He said we would have mass manifestations of people. He said there would be thousands of people manifesting at once in our church. And he said, can you imagine? He said, and we needed to know how to take care of it. And that's the stuff that we need to get the church ready to train. Here's what Neville also says. We need to get the church ready to, first of all, accept all the people that are being broken and with issues and with demons and stuff. We need to be ready to accept them and help get them cleansed. And Neville said again, and here's another important thing. He said we need the Lord told him and he said that last August. He said the people need to teach the new ones that are coming into the church, the basics.
Yeah.
Kind of like the Beatitudes, you know, be humble, be loving, be, you know, all those things. And then the Lord said, you train them on the basics of love and all that stuff and, you know, dying to self and obedience. He goes, then I will teach them the rest, he said, myself. So when we got people coming into the church, we need to get them clean, get them to know, get them baptized, get the demons out of them, teach them the basics of love, share your faith, you know, be obedient to God, have a relationship with Him, you know, all that. And God said, I will teach them the rest. So that's what we're going to have, people coming into the church, just like on 9/11. Remember, people went into church. We're going to have people coming into the church, and we're going to have to know how to take care of them and just get that discipled quickly, and then have them, if they want, to go out or whatever, you know. So, yeah.
Well, this is what I see. When
what?
that comes, no question about what it is you're saying, but you also have to remember, final time, right? So you're going to have even pastors that have been pastors for years who know but deny, okay? And that's where the confusion is going to come in with the Bible.
Absolutely.
So
true.
It's going to be the wheat and tares, and so that separation has to come, and that's when you're going to see the true church arise.
That's what I'm hoping for, is that the church is cleansed, then we get the church ready.
Yeah.
You know, they get those pastors out of there, get the tares out of there, get the witches out of there, get all that stuff out. Get the witches. Get the witches. Give them their broom and send them off.
Get out.
Come on. You know, just to cleanse the church and then help everybody get ready. And when people start coming in, start loving on them, telling them about the Lord, getting ready. And we're going to have to get, Neville said they had so many, this is crazy. Okay, this is so fun. He said the church was so full. He told the Lord, stop bringing people to faith. I can't take anymore. In fact, he had so many people coming to the church and instantly getting saved. He was sending them off to other churches, like in droves, to so many. And he said there was this is great, so I love it. I love this story. He said there was an alcoholic. He said if someone stepped their foot past the doorstep, 1 foot into his church, they would fall under the anointing and the power of God. Yeah. Okay, so there's this alcoholic out there, and he's blaspheming out there, and he's and Neville's thinking, just take one step. Just one step. Come on, just one step. So the guy had like half his foot in the church, fell to the floor, out. Yeah. And Neville said, just leave him there. Just leave him there. At the end, when he was done preaching, he came back and he saw the guy was mumbling, and he bends down to hear what he's saying, and he's speaking in tongues.
Yeah, I saw that.
Isn't that great?
Yeah. I think that's the first sermon I heard him preach. Was
it really?
Yep.
I loved it. So, and I just think that's kind of what's going to happen a little bit. Yeah. I kind of see that we need to be ready inside to receive as the glory will come out, but it's going to be a step process. I guess we got to get repentance going, and I guess we got to get broken hearts kind of ready. I don't know how it's going to be weird. But I think it's God's got it. I know God's going to work it.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, no one knows at this point, so.
No.
But hey.
Did that, you shared some good stuff with me too. Did that kind of, anything else that you needed to add that what I shared, did that kind of sound right to you or a little bit different or?
I think we're on the same page. I do. So.
Yeah.
We're good. You know, and you know, and you just can't really, you know, talk to everybody the way we're talking, you know? So.
No, you can't. Absolutely not. So, wow.
You know, I put a post on my Facebook page there, right? And my brother, he messaged me back because I was asking. I said, "Well, what do you think? What do you think? What are your thoughts regarding September the 23rd?" And I put a couple of scriptures out there, to kind of lead them off with it, right? And my brother messaged me back, and he said, "Well, Rod Parsley said it was the Day of Atonement, and if we giving $200, like wow."
We're good. All we need is $200, and that's all we need. God is
it
God
can be yours,
Yeah, come on. You can be totally holy for $200. I guess he's going to be one of them that might be merchandising stuff. He's probably going to be
fleecing us. Fleecing us. Have you ever seen a fleece sheep?
No, I haven't.
You got to look that up on the internet, girl. I looked at a fleece sheep. It is not pretty. I'm just saying.
They manhandle them. They turn them upside down. They tie all four legs together, and they treat them like a dust rag, don't they? Yeah. There's gonna be some pastors that their head's gonna be shaved, and they're gonna be yanked out of their shoes. I love it. They're gonna be 1, 2, 3 out the door, and I'll be so happy that if God has some pastors prepared, teachers, I'm like, because and it's kind of like we could feel sorry for the pastors. And I'm like, thank you and me both, because I started some of the other girls. I'm like, you know what? Are we going to feel sorry for one person when they're destroying all the rest of the sheep that they're under? No. I feel sorry for the sheep that have been deceived by the pastor.
Exactly. Paul told us clearly, hey, we need to turn them over to their flesh. That y'all need to be, hey, God got to deal with y'all. Ain't nothing I can do with you. So
we'll turn them over to the devil, and we'll see what the devil is doing.
Hey, they gonna come back looking like them fleece sheep, girl. Them fleece sheep ain't got nothing on them. You don't see nothing but ears.
They're gonna have their hands and their legs tied together.
Just standing there exposed, like wow.
Yeah.
Man,
yeah.
Okay, we get it, God.
Yeah.
It's so wrong.
And I know we're so bad. And you wonder if God's up there going, he's shaking his head and going, "Are you serious?
Yeah,
come on."
Yeah.
He's like, "You don't even know what you're going to be getting into. I'm going to be spanking you bad."
For real.
He is.
Oh my goodness, man.
I know.
Girl, this is crazy. But hey, it is what it is right now, And I'm really not disappointed of where we are. I thank God we're
neither.
Yeah, we're at where we're at, but we can see, So there's hope for us, So I'm just glad He's allowing us to be in that grace to be able to do it, Whatever.
Yeah.
We're just not walking around with that cloud of deception on us,
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna send you. Look, I'm gonna try to find that picture where the sheep was fleeced, and I'm gonna send it to you. You're gonna be like, wow.
Wow. Yeah. I'm gonna give the Lord one pastor's address that I want to get out of the pulpit. So he probably don't know what address it is. So I'm gonna tell the Lord which address it is. I'll tell him which church it is. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yank his little, Yeah, because in fact, it was a church that I had addressed it was a church. I was a newish Christian on this place, and there's this young guy. I was a part of singles group, and this young guy and the young girl in the singles group together were traveling together and sleeping together in the same bed. Not married. And me and another lady brought it before the church, before the pastors, and guess what? Didn't really do too much about it. Made us feel bad. So, just awful.
Huh? Wait a minute, I didn't hear you. What happened?
It was awful. They made us feel bad. She left the church. Yeah, they